Hi everybody, I'm Tia.
Hi, I'm Indy.
And how and what?
I'm her daughter.
And I'm Mr. Brandon.
Anywho, guys, the topic for today for you engaged couples is that daggone budget. Um, I'm kind of speechless because normally when you're a new bride, you kind of look at budgets and you look at how things, how expensive things are. And then looking at how expensive things are, you're like, okay, well, I'm definitely not doing that. Like, I'm gonna shave this here and I'm gonna cut this here so that my wedding will not be that expensive. Yeah, right. Me and Brand had a really, really low budget in the 4 digits. Our budget is now in the 5 digits. And that's not even a lot because people have 6 and 7 digit weddings. But I am just amazed at how expensive a daggone wedding can be. Brand, I'm sure you can share some of the things that you run into as far as the expenses of the wedding.
Just the rental for the church. $1,000 for a member.
Yes,
of a
guys.
church.
Yes. Okay, so
Yeah.
me and
Just from
Brand
that one.
wanted to have like a really grand like wedding with like, we're walking down because our church is really nice.
Family
so we're
church.
like walking down, and my parents are walking me down and I look nice and his family's walking him down, $1,000.
$1,000.
And so when I called and said, what is the member price? They said $1,000. So just to make sure, because these people don't really know me like that.
And mind you, it's for 20 minutes of the ceremony.
20-minute ceremony. I had
Yeah.
my stepmom call because they know her more, just to see how much they quote her. $1,000. You get $250 back in deposit, so really it's $750. But I'm like, for a 20-minute ceremony,
And another $1,000 for the reception.
Yes.
So that's $2,000.
yes. So we were like, it sounds low, but like, we knew we didn't want to have the reception in the church hall because naturally we want the liquor, we want like the booty shaking music and that kind of stuff. So we knew that that was not appropriate for having a reception at the church. But we were like, it totally kind of ruined my day because I really wanted to get married, kind of keep it traditional and get married in a church, but no church. So we're actually going to get married in like this. It's a nice place, but it's like a black owned nightclub
Before you
type of thing.
talk about that, we have to talk about the times where we had a venue and then we end up ditching the venue. So that's the next thing. You got to make sure that
You're sure about
you
your venue.
think about this, your game plan, because you don't want to just throw away money.
That's true.
Like lately, we've been throwing away money.
Not a whole lot of money, Brand.
What?
Like, how much money have we thrown away? $200 for that place.
No, it was more than that.
The place was only we only put 200
We
down.
were supposed to put 800, right?
We were supposed to pay. We only put
No,
200
I put 200,
down.
right?
That's it.
Okay.
What did we lose on?
Well, we lost the money.
That's the
200.
only
We're
thing
not
that
getting the
we're
money. We lost $200. And this is the money person.
Well, we lost $200 because what we did was I am very cheap. As if you guys have watched the other videos, I'm like extremely cheap. So
Was it?
the hall was only going to be about $760 or something for like 4 or 5 hours. I thought it would be perfect. Didn't really have a whole lot going on with the hall, but it's in a nice area. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Delaware, but it's in the Battery Park area, so it's really nice. But then we kind of decided it was a little what changed our minds with that? Was it a little boring or what was it?
I don't know. I don't know why we changed it. It would have been nice because it's like right by the river.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I think I think it was the capacity was kind of tight. So
Right. So
I think that was originally why we changed it.
So listen to this, people.
Nah.
What we did is we didn't get to get the $200 back. So instead, they took the $200 and it was a donation, which is fine. We decided 120 people was not enough and we wanted more. So we switched over to this black-owned nightclub that Brandon always goes to. And guess what the capacity was? You guessed it, 120.
Right.
But it looks better.
And it's closer.
And for 120 people, and that's feeding them and everything, and renting out the whole entire venue. It's not big, but it's big enough. Is like $4,500, and it's like plated and everything like that. So it's still a nice. I think it was a nice change, and that was like the one big compromise I made with Brandon. So we decided that rather than get married in the church, we're gonna get married at the hall also. That way people don't have to get up. We're gonna make life easier for people, but. People, this budget is crazy.
We forgot about the photographer. How much he wanted.
So
And this is a colleague Okay.
So an old friend of mine who is really into photography. Not I say old friend. He's like older than my father, just about. He told me he was into photography, and I like him. He's a good person. So he quoted us $500 last year. As soon as we got engaged, we went to him, and he quoted us $500 for the whole thing. So just a few weeks ago, Brandon was talking to him, and because Brandon sees him at the job, $1,200, people. And not only did he quote $1,200, but he did not even have his own contract. He printed off a contract offline, and then he put white out on the spots of the other company's name. So we were like, oh no. So we did find somebody else, and he's legit. So we're going to go with that person. He's legit. He's legit. And so we're going to go with that person because we feel like it just makes more sense because this.
Please do your research.
Do your research.
Don't go off of this is a cutting corner and this is a deal. Make sure it's quality as well.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, this wedding is I'm even doing do-it-yourself bouquets. I printed up our invitations, which I think are actually really nice. I like them, and I've gotten compliments. People ask me, "Are they professionally done?"
And also, if you're gonna have people a part of this wedding, the people that you implemented the duties that.
You mean like bridesmaids and groomsmen?
Or the wedding planner? You gotta include your wedding planner. If you are appointed a wedding planner, let them do their job.
Okay.
Please.
So my wedding planner is a friend. She plans weddings. And I'm cool with that. But I'm also a person who likes to do things and get them done. Because I feel like I can't rely on everybody, which is bad, but it is the way it is. So she felt like I wasn't including her or anything. So she really acted like she kind of didn't want to be a part of it. Even though I know she's probably joking. But still, the fact that she... Whether I hurt her feelings or not, okay? I succumbed last week. And I told her, whatever you need to do, do it. So everything I do now, I have to run it by her. So make sure you include your wedding planner.
Yeah.
I don't even know what else to say. This whole budget thing is it's crazy. It's for the birds.
This whole experience is for the birds.
Guys.
But I guess it's worth it. It's going to be worth it, but this process is...
Yeah.
I'm ready for it to be over, personally.
I mean, we keep saying that. You guys are probably like, what? It's your wedding day. And, of course, we love the fact that we're getting married.
You see my face. You see
how
tired
I look. And we want to enjoy our wedding day. That's just because we came from a water park. But you want to enjoy your wedding day. And we are going to enjoy our wedding day. But this whole thing is just, I don't know if it's just a commercial thing, but it is just not.
It's for show. It's for the friends. And you just flashy. It's just lavish.
I agree. I agree. I think it is for show as well.
Yeah.
I just can't get the whole I'm not a show person.
Yeah, we're more family.
We're chill people. Yeah, I mean, if we could have a neo soul themed incense burning wedding, we definitely would. But we know that that's probably not gonna happen because our guests are gonna be like whatever. So it's a budget wedding, of course. But we're gonna do what we the best that we can with this wedding, and we're gonna enjoy it and have a good time. But I just want you guys to know that budget, just make sure that when you sign the dotted line for a facility, for a caterer, for a wedding planner, for a photographer.
Not even that. Please do your research. Please. I beg you. Do your research.
You make it sound like I made a whole bunch of mistakes.
No, I'm not saying you made a whole bunch of mistakes. I just think you went on impulse and you went on deals.
I did, because I love deals.
Right, and this is a partnership, and that's the next thing. Include the groom in the decision making as well.
Okay, enough of that. Guys, we want to thank you for watching Mary Medines. We will talk about including the groom on another episode.
Yeah, we will.
But with that note, we love you guys. Peace out.